let's check we have water nearby, and let's begin in a comfortable sit-in position. And the breath exercise that we're going to introduce tonight consists of a soft inhalation through the nose. And try to imagine the elevation while you breathe in, so start your inhalation with your belly, so belly button level, then elevate it towards your chest, and it would be really necessary for you to make some intuitive movements. So when we're going to be inhaling through the nose today, we want to open the chest. So for the first round, my suggestion would be you can support this chest opening with external shoulder rotation, something like spreading fingers out and rotating the shoulder, moving the elbow inwards, palm outwards, something like this, or even if you feel the necessity of it, you can make a simple grip and do this. So as long as your inhale lasts, you're opening, you're lifting your head, you're trying just to support as much as it feels good, your chest opening like this, or even like this, rotating your wrist out. And then with the exhalation, we're doing the opposite. So we're rolling the spine and either connect your elbows and fists, or grab your knees round the back, or maybe you feel like I want to keep the grip and just stretch my palms forwards. So for the first round, really go with the most physical part, to feel pleasant stretch in your shoulders for inhalation, and then pleasant whenever you need it, wherever you need it, in the middle, maybe in your scapula, so even moving, twisting around with exhalation. And the exhale would be through the mouth with a sound, with a sigh. Okay, this is the key part, really, it out. Okay, so we're gonna do several rounds of this breath, then I will ask you to hold the breath. First we will breathe in and we hold. While holding, we're gonna be contracting the pelvic floor, and I will guide us, elevate the pressure upwards. So you're trying to contract the pelvic floor and also activate the abdominal wall and kind of, lean your muscles and push a little bit, push this pressure into your chest and towards your head. While doing that, would be great to focus in the middle of the forehead or between eyebrows, so trying to sense the space. After the hold on the inhale, we're going to be exhaling in this crunched rolling spine position. There will be another hold. With the exhalation breath hold, no pelvic floor contractions, nothing, no effort, just relax into this position. And there will be another inhale hold, so there'll be two holds, inhale, exhale, inhale, and then we're going to do the second round. Level by level or round by round, it's supposed to get softer, and this intuitive kind of, from stretch more actively in your body, more like working with energy, okay? So, if we're ready, please give me a thumb up. I guess the instruction is as full as possible. It really matters for me to surround you with this care, with this clarity, so you really know what's going to happen to you. Feel this trust, feel this grounding in your own body, and also internally promise yourself to take care of yourself, to be attentive, to not do anything that is too much. So please close your eyes or just relax your facial muscles, relax in your eyes, allow your visual attention to go down in your body. Feel the space of your chest, the space of your pelvis, space of your arms and legs. Recognize your breathing and be intuitive. Just feel what your body wants right now. And let's begin with a soft inhale into your nose, opening, elevating, opening the chest, and with exhalation, round in the back. However you feel is good for your arm positioning, and inhale, open up. Exhale with the active sigh. And inhale, just feel it. Open through the chest, exhale. And inhale, so it's as if you were breathing through your spine. Inhale, open, exhale, crunch. And inhale, open, stretch through your shoulders, exhale, round the back. And keep going, 5 more breaths. Inhale, open, exhale, round the back. Inhale, open. Feel pleasant. Exhale, Don't over exaggerate, don't break in any space in your spine, just pleasantly, springly arrange the smooth movement that lasts with no pauses. And open up with the inhalation, open in the space, lengthen upwards, exhale, stretch the back, and inhale one more time. Exhale, roll through the spine, and one more inhalation, land the wrist on your thighs, breathe in, prepare to hold. So you can make this all in motion in your throat or just simply hold however feels natural. Now start contracting your pelvic floor and kind of bring it in. Activate your muscles to feel this elevation from underneath your lungs, like bring the pressure upwards a little higher, and at the same time try to relax your shoulders, your neck on this pressure. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, open up, relax the pelvic floor, and exhale with a sigh. And again, hold, swallow motion in your throat, or just hold as feels natural. Now relax into this pause. Let's try to hold 15 seconds. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6. If you feel strong necessity of breathing in earlier, you can do that, don't worry. 3, 2, relax more, prepare to inhale and open up. Let the air come in again. Open up intuitively, spread in your body, and again hold for just 3 seconds. Right now, without any pelvic floor contraction, just kind of rest, feeling this pressure inside your chest. Then relax, open the throat, and just exhale with a sigh. The second round, we're going to be inhaling. While inhaling, kind of slide your palms on your thighs, doing the same, shoulder external rotation. And with exhalation, simply slide your palms back to the knees and round the back. Keep breathing in your own tempo. Inhale, open and lengthen, and exhale. Of course, you'll feel how you are actively using your sitting bones, rolling through the length of your pelvic floor. This is another, I would say, area of observation aside from what you feel in your spine through all the length. Inhale. Aside from what you feel in your shoulders, also like moving rhythmically, external rotation, rotating with inhalation, and internal rotating when you're exhaling. And remember this sound, this noise from your breath. It matters also. 5 more breath. Inhale, connect with the feeling in your palms, slide it on the top of your thighs. Breathe in. So really acknowledge the path that your palms is doing. Palms are doing. 3 more. Inhale. Open up. Feel the external shoulder rotation. Open in your chest. Feel the opening between your scapulas in the middle of the back. Feel the massage in your sitting bones. Breathe in, breathe out. And 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Now inhale and prepare to hold the breath. Inhale, breathe in. Stay in this open position, but swallow in motion in your throat. So kind of tuck the chin on the chest. Now contract the pelvic floor with all this amount of space in your chest. Start, increasing the pressure. So suck the belly in and feel this elevation from underneath your diaphragm. Send this energy into your head. Focus at the moment, aside from your chest space, in the area in the middle of your forehead. That's where the pineal gland is. A very, very interesting, mystical part of the brain. Very responsible for our hormonal balance. So keep holding for 5 more seconds. If you feel necessity to exhale earlier, that's okay. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Relax the pelvic floor and exhale with a sigh. Relax completely. Hold the breath. We're going to try to do 30 seconds, but if that's too long, you're welcome to breathe in earlier. Or you can do a short round of couple of haris, just when you feel like, I need to inhale, then you do full exhalation and then continue holding your pause. 20 more seconds. Just keep lasting, try to relax. Notice, recognize any concentration of anxiety in your body, or maybe some spasm or any discomfort. Your goal in this sobriety of perception, just, without breathing, but the sound was about the feeling in your body, like completely lose the resistance. 10 more seconds. We can do it, and we're gonna have another really bright and happy inhale very soon. 4, 3, 2, 1, and embrace the inhalation. Intuitively open to it, breathe into your nose. And another short breath hold, about 3-5 seconds. Just acknowledge the spreading, this pressure that extends you in your body space, and then relax and let the exhalation go out through your body. The third final round, either you can do the same sliding of your palms, inhale, exhale, or you can actually try to, if it goes, if it synchronizes with you, then you can go a little bit through this fascial movement, Shakti dance or Qigong type of motion. So landing the wrists on the top of the knees, inhale, palms towards the hips and open it. Exhale, while internally rotating arms, moving palms forwards, or however, maybe you feel like inhale and exhale. It also can come up like you want to push something away or you want to attract. Be completely intuitive. Whatever you're going to do right now would be great. So breathing in, just open, feel how your spine stretches out, and feel how it rolls, how it pleasantly awakens all the sensation in every cell, I would say, in your back. So I would say more active phase of inhalation and more relaxed exhalation. So be lazier when you exhale. We're opening for the inhalation. Just let it go with exhalation. 5 more breaths. 4. Do it for the pleasure, for the feeling of liveliness, for this awakening of all the energy. So try less and less with each round, and 2 more. With each rep, feel like you're getting more delicacy of this movement, more like lubricative sensation, more warmth in your body. Final exhale, prepare to inhale and hold the breath. Breathe in, opening your chest space, then hold about 10-15 seconds. Now contract the pelvic floor, all the amount of space in your chest. Now from the bottom, from the pelvic floor, sucking the belly in, just kind of elevate this pressure a little higher on your heart level, and then kind of into your head, focusing in the middle of the forehead. You can imagine how you're bathing your pineal gland with this energy, with this calm, with this care and support, and how it's gonna answer you with improved hormonal balance. So 5, 4, 3, 2, release with a sigh, and relax. Find the moment when you relax the most, hold your breath in that particular moment. Don't try to exhale too much. It's not about perfection, it's about once you got into this comfortable zone, hold your breath. We're going to try to do it for 45 seconds. Use the tip if you feel like, okay, the necessity of inhalation, you can go with the short rounds of couple of hari to finish with the exhalation of couple of hari. This will prolong your opportunity to stay in this pause, or just don't bother, and whenever you need to inhale, you can inhale. So there is 25 more seconds. Let's try to last, and let's remember it's only through your relaxation. Keep relaxing each cell in your body. 15 seconds. We can do it whichever way. Through a couple of haris, through relaxing into this pause, through breathing in earlier. Each option is great. You're anyways going to benefit from this. So we're going to prepare. We're going to inhale very soon in 5, 4, 3, 2. Now open up and inhale through your nose. And a short 3-5 second hold without contracting anywhere. Just enjoy, hang in the air, and then relax and side out. Now just stay here for a couple more seconds, just observing what has changed in your body, how your perception has shifted. Maybe set an intention for the class. Maybe just promise yourself to remain this observant, to treat yourself with this love and care through the whole class. Sense in the middle of the forehead. Sense in the space in your chest. Sense in the space around you, with no judgment, just being aware of it. Another soft inhale into the nose. And with a side exhaling, let's open our eyes. And let's find a comfortable way up. You can actually sip some water on the way. Take a good sip, and once you're ready, let's come to the beginning of the mat. Please check in with me if you feel okay, if all feels good. Please give me a thumb up. Sometimes you may feel a little kind of dizzy, or that's oxygenation showing up in our body, so some vibrations or some like kucia, coś takiego, jakieś takie żywsze ciało, czy natychmiast takie właśnie wibrujące ciało może być akurat oznaką po tym, co zrobiłyśmy w tej pranayamie. Okay, so right now we're going to set our feet parallel, sense in the whole feet surface. With the exhalation, with the sigh, we're going to relax in the body. And now 3 breaths. With the inhale, external shoulder rotation, sense the sitting bones, direct them or lead them to the back. Kind of sense that while external shoulder rotating, you're also kind of moving simultaneously with your sitting bones. You're moving your shoulders away and lifting the head. With exhalation, we're going to roll the hips and sending the elbows, the knees forwards, pointing the head, rounding the back. The goal here is not to go lower or somehow rounder. It's the synchronicity. So with the inhalation, external shoulder rotation, I want you to feel your elbows, shoulders, sitting bones, kind of the same surface, the back of your head. With the exhalation, slowly I want you to feel your knees, elbows, hips, ribs, all this kind of also elbows, knees in the same level, forehead in the same surface, and one more inhale. Through this opening, sitting bones, elbows, shoulders, the back of the head. Acknowledge where is that, those points in your body, those areas in your body. With exhalation, round the back, and now please set your feet tighter together. Big toes, maybe a little gap between the heels, and now we're going to do 3 more. So with the inhalation, focus sitting bones, shoulders, elbows, palms, the back of your head. Right now it may feel a bit tighter because we're kind of more limited in the space with the feet, with this different feet position. Exhale, navel in. So instead of trying hard, just feel the presence. Elbows, knees, same level. Inhale, back of the head, elbows, palms, sitting bones. For the final exhalation, round the back. Now stay here kind of. With the next inhalation, we're going to lift the right knee. As long as we inhale, we're kind of throwing, so less effort. Don't try to fixate yourself in this warrior 3, but more like swinging, catching the momentum. The exhalation is going to be You can group yourself, can also slightly bend the knee. I want you to really feel like you push your foot like something unwanted. You're pushing away from yourself, from your life, stress, person, situation, whatever, experience. Who knows what. Inhale, swing to the back, exhale. You can do it actually both with your hands. Inhale, swing back. Palms and the right foot. Inhale, gather the momentum. So play nicely. Inhale, exhale, and 3 more. Inhale, through warrior 3 leg. Exhale, push forwards. Inhale, you can actually even like this. 2 more. Inhale, inhale. Okay, right now we're gonna stand the right foot behind the left, crossing the ankles. Ground nicely in your flat feet, bend in the knees, slide the sitting bones away first, leaning on the top of the knee. Breathe in, relax through your spine. With exhalation, just relax and fall down. Feel and accepting the stretch happening in your legs, in the hips, calves. On any level you can feel it. You may feel also external leg lines. So instead of trying to fall deeper, play a little bit with how you lean on your feet. Sense your sacrum, your crossbone, and maybe make few rotations. Like imagine you're drawing horizontal circles above your flat feet. So parallel to the ground. So few, maybe short, not too big rotations to one side, to the other, helping your fascia relax. Breathing in half of the circle, breathing out, and once you feel like, okay, I can relax my toes, maybe I can straighten the knees better, I can send more like energy in my sitting bones to the back, I can lean more, I can slide my sitting bones further to the back, and then with a common exhalation, keep relaxing through your neck, let the weight of the head really pull the spine out from your pelvis and relax completely. If you'd like to, instead of holding your palms on the floor, you can create the forearm grip. This be a little bit more exciting because right now it's only your feet supporting you, but you can handle it. Just relax more through your feet surfaces. Spread the toes nicely. Relax and trust that your feet are grounded and supporting you. One more inhalation and exhalation. Now we're going to inhale halfway up, lengthening through the crown with exhale, roll in the back. Inhaling, opening through external shoulder rotation with the exhale, lifting, kind of sliding the left heel a little higher, and then just with the goal to spin it or like twist it even tighter around the right leg that we're standing on. Okay, so breathing in again, externally shoulder rotating, and then we're gonna put so it's left leg above the right, we're gonna put the right arm above the left, and with a common exhalation, squeezing the inner thighs, tightening the pelvic floor. We're gonna also squeeze the arms and forearms tighter together till you feel the pleasant stretch in your shoulders. So keep twisting, and then kind of rest your elbows on your chest, feeling this pulling momentum, shoulders, trapezius muscles, everything moving down. So we're here for 3 more breaths, and breathing into the full chest, even reminding yourself of the beginning of the class, and then with exhalation, same thingy. You're gonna round in your spine, like roll through your spine, and thusly you're gonna maybe perhaps go a little lower. With inhalation, you have the right to also elevate yourself a bit with this intuitive chest opening, and then with the exhalation through the round spine, maybe land a little lower, perhaps the elbows towards the knees, but not the must. And one more inhale. Through this, try to do this external shoulder rotation, even you're limited. Feel the full pleasure of the shoulder stretch. Exhale. That was good. Now we're gonna inhale, rise up, and this time left leg goes shoop behind the right. So there is your mermaid tail, flat feet. With the inhale, check if right now you need, you can bend the knees, but try to keep your kneecaps tight, more like fold through your sitting bones to the back, and then with the exhalation, just fold the spine down, completely relaxing. Shake your head if you want. You keep your palms on the floor or create the forearm grip. Another option would be create the palm grip and moving shoulders away from the ears. With the common exhalation, just straightening those elbows, letting this additional weight of your arms stretch your shoulders, stretch your neck. Even if it's wobbly, just relax, keep relaxing your feet. Don't try to squeeze them, to shrink them, because that will make you fall. But just connect into the sensation of flat, relaxed feet, the amount of surface that you're standing on. Instead of squeezing, shrinking it, just extend it through this relaxation. Now with a common inhalation, split your palms halfway up. And here we're gonna elevate ourselves with the exhale. We're gonna lift the right foot on the ground and slide the left leg, which is already behind, to the back, to the warrior one. And one final little dynamic part. So we're gonna be inhaling into this warrior one-like position. So I'd like you to really feel the common thing about your chest opening as was in the beginning in your breath exercise or previous set or here. So whatever it feels like this through your arm grip, or through your external shoulder rotation like this, wherever you feel, in whichever position you feel more pleasure. So this will be inhale, and then the exhalation will be elbows towards the knees. The goal is not to do this, but more of synchronicity, hips, ribs, shoulders, elbows, knees in the same. So you feel the grill tissue here, strong abdominal wall, pleasantly stretch rounded back. So let's keep going. Inhale through your warrior one. Just step further away. Don't do this, but like full length, and then inhale, and then very springly ankle. I want you to do this, and then use that momentum, use this springle energy to send it into your rounded spine. 4 more. 3 more. You can experiment, you can do different arm positions, whatever feels good to you. Okay, and the last one, inhale, stay in the warrior one. Set your position as steady as possible, including distances between the right and the left foot. Give yourself some hip width between your feet. We're gonna apply here the classical arm opening. Let's do one more breath. Look up, and with the exhalation slowly you can even slide your left foot further away. Land on the center of the left knee. Breathe in and let your arms go down. Now it's up to you. You can just kind of aim, but remaining in the external shoulder rotation. Aim your fingertips to move towards the ground. We're here for 3 to 7 breaths. Exhale by exhale, contracting the pelvic floor and flatten the left foot, so right foot slide forwards. The center of the left knee to slide backwards till through this external shoulder rotation. The lower the square hips are, we're actually, as a result, getting the fingertips on the ground. Okay, so not doing it anyway in your spine or through your spine, but more like just stretching the leg fascia and just lowering the square hips. If you'd like to, you can also try to do the grip and slide the arms through the back of your left leg through hamstring. Contract the glutes though, don't break in your low back, so whichever feels better. It's gonna be over soon, I know. So yeah, we're here for the squat, for this hamstring. Let's do one more. Opening, inhale, exhale, and this time we're gonna lean forwards, and we're going to wiggle the right foot towards the left palm, leaning on the external toe edge. I'm gonna lower the camera. So we're gonna lean on this side of the foot here. And also wiggling the hips, getting used, remembering that this is external right hip rotation, so not just push the knee down. We try to do this movement. Okay, and so once you're ready, and once everything is prepared, with inhalations, we're going to be sliding the sitting bones away, and if you like, you can come a little higher up, but still focus on sending the sitting bones first. Then with exhalation, we're going to lean back, sliding the sitting bones, hips forwards, lowering the square hips, breathing in, breathing out. One more, breathing in. If it's okay, you can keep your hands on the floor and just make sure you're moving through your sitting bones and your spine is, not stressed with this. It stays relaxed. With exhalation, we're gonna land lower. So hips are staying, remaining square. Now please remain on your left palm, and with the coming inhalation, contract the pelvic floor, suck the belly in to make sure your hips are square on the floor, so you're not going to turn in your hips right now. And with the coming inhale, land your right palm fingertips on the right shoulder, then stretch the arm, and then with the exhale, contracting the left glute, bring that left foot towards yourself, pointing the elbow exactly into the ceiling, so not to the side, not anywhere here, right upwards. With a common exhalation, you're still leaning on your external right foot edge on the small pinky, but now you're like, oh, like completely letting your body weight move towards the floor. Yes, while you open through your right thigh, you feel the stretch in the right glute, you feel the burn in the left, you feel the stretch in the left quad, you feel twist above your waist, so you're stretching also in your shoulders, you're trying to push against your left palm, arrange the head position to avoid any spasms in your neck. Let's do a couple more breaths and just till we melt, till all this amount of discomfort, perhaps just gonna start feeling like, okay, I'm managing, I'm handling this, all good. Let's do one more breath, soften to your nose. And remembering about this nice feeling of opening in the chest space, and then with exhalation, like really letting your hips go a bit lower to the ground and letting the left leg go. We're gonna lay the right knee between the thumbs in our regular pigeon leg pose, and right now if you feel like, okay, like I want to just lean on the elbows, I want to just lay down as fast as possible, then just let's do that. Lengthening forwards through the spine, and with exhalation, sensing shoulders and hips are as square as parallel to the floor, and just let the body weight give it nice stimulation to the right hip. And breathe in whatever position, just reminding ourselves of this opening in the chest space, in general in the space. And then with exhalation, just letting yourself to relax and remain in the comfort zone with no disturbance, with no trying too hard or too much. Just enjoying this weightless, painless state of relaxation, state of acceptance, and just observation. Presence in this right now, right here. Arranging it effortlessly. Now as soon as the space began to exist in that quality, this effortless, I relaxed into this position. I stopped resisting. That's how my discomfort just shifted into the comfort. I don't have to pressure myself any deeper. I want just to get to the point where I gain this effortlessness. Once that happened, we can exit the position. So we're going to start slowly walking the palms towards the right shin, and now we're going to bring the left foot. We're going to connect the small pinky toe edges, and as we kind of wave our legs, we still, like, it's also okay to lean on the palms of fingertips behind. You can actually even elevate your pelvis and think of this external thigh rotation. Yeah, so that's how that's the idea we send to our hips. So we open through the hips and not just simply pushing the knees to the floor. We do this rotation, then we sit the sitting bones. When we feel opening here, then we grab our feet and support in this idea of external hip rotation. We are even wider opening our feet, so the small pinky toe hinges remain connected. While doing this, relax in your shoulders, feel lengthening through your neck, elevate the crown with a common inhale. Again, support this opening through your chest, and of course your spine is going to be kind of arched forward, but that's not why we did it. Yeah, that's just the result of your chest opening. It fills in this line, in this shape, and now with the exhalation, tightening the pelvic floor and thinking of hips and ribs simultaneously, like moving, getting it forwards in the same surface. Okay, so that's little round in the back, and we're going to do twice more. Inhale. That's in the beginning of the class. Just think of applying it to this shape, but you still think just of external, rotating the shoulders, get into the pleasure of this opening and lengthening. However, doesn't matter what visually changed in you, but it matters what changed in your feeling, in your perception. With exhalation, trying to send your hips, rolling them and rolling the ribs, and then as a result, round in the back. Of course, there'll be a lot of action in your pelvic floor, in your hips. Let's do one more inhale. Just think of this external shoulder rotation. If you feel like it, you can actually even stretch your arms wider or just keep holding to your feet. And then with the exhalation, round in the back. But as a result, what you actually was thinking about is your hips and ribs. And while crunching it, sending it forwards, away from yourself. Of course, all this time you've been kind of sliding through your pelvic floor towards the pubic bone, towards the tailbone. And now with the coming inhale, let's just slide the legs into wider position, pointing toes up. It's okay to keep your knees bent or choose to straighten, tighten the kneecaps. And now we're gonna just once inhaling, also very intuitively, either holding on the top of the knees or towards the floor, or even doing some external shoulder rotating and arm movement. So breathe in. With the exhalation, point your toes and either make the palm grip, and then think of the ribs and hips remaining in the same surface while rounding the back. That's it. And now with the inhale, pointing the toes, return to the neutral position, lengthening through crown. And now with the exhalation, just roll towards the pubic bone. Try to open the thighs, feet a little wider through external rotation, then lean on your hands or on the elbows, whatever feels possible. And then again with the inhalation, think about the same experience, what you've been just repeating today. Think of this external shoulder rotation, opening through this chest opening experience, momentum. And then with the exhalation, are you leaning on your straight hands? Are you leaning on your elbows? Just rolling the hips. Think of your hips, of your ribs here, and round the back, kind of pushing with everything you got on the floor. Round in the back. Let's do this just twice more with the inhalation. Think of the shoulder rotation. I know your hands, either your palms or forearms are on the ground. This is like Sphinx pose right now. You're just, it may be visually not visible, but you're just really doing it. Yeah, you're sending your shoulder externally. So you're getting into this arch naturally, but that's not the goal. It's just direction, so I can describe it to just enjoy the feeling of opening, of pleasure, of that, of lightness, of space. And then with exhalation, contracting the pelvic floor, sending hips, pelvis shifts into this position, rib cage shifts into this crunched position. And one more, inhale, just lengthening, opening, space, stretch, no cramps, no pain, no hurt. And with exhalation, pretty much the same, plus contraction, pelvic floor contraction, suck the belly in. You feel this strength in your core, you feel pleasure of decompression in your back. And now from here, if you're still, if you want to stay here for additional few seconds, you can just kind of stretch out, spread out, as low, as relaxed as you can be, maybe like this. Maybe you just shifted your hands a little further. That is anyways that's something you gained a little. It got you a little deeper, or just it got you a little more relaxed, a little less bothered with this exercise. Whatever it is, you're on it. You got this. Just sensually keep reading yourself through that perspective, not through how it looks, but more like how it feels. And then slowly start walking your hands towards yourself. We're going to make one little round, just one, of our breathing. So just find yourself in a comfortable sit. Take a little sip of water if you like. Take a soft inhale into your nose. Exhale with a sigh. And let's begin. Inhale. It's either you slide your palms towards the hips, opening through external shoulder rotation. Exhale, sliding palms back to the knees, rounding in the back, or you can do this Qigong-like movement. sliding the wrist on the top of the thigh, and then exhale, twisting the shoulders in and connecting the palms. And then again, breathe in. Remember to sigh. Inhale. So either you want to do this mystical movements with your hands or not, doesn't matter. What matters, you feeling it, you're feeling good. You're feeling it most of your enjoyment of your own body. This fascia that is awakened, this body that is stretched and I would say lubricated and invigorated. So 5 more. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Oh, however, if you still want to just do some stretches, like more simple, and just find your hands a good application, whatever it is for you. Sliding on the top of the thighs is another good one. Let's do 3 more. Spinal breath. So it activates your spine a lot. Now let's do the last one. Get ready, breathe in, open up and hold. Contract the pelvic floor, elevate this energy from underneath your diaphragm higher into the heart, into the middle of your forehead. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the pelvic floor, open the mouth and exhale with a sigh. Then once you felt this relaxed sensation, hold. Like catch this relaxation in your body and stop, exhale, and just hold the pause. We could try to hold it up to a minute. So we will see if we want that. You are welcome to exit this breath hold any moment, or you can, if you're interested to see if you can last longer, and once you feel the necessity of inhalation, you can do just short round of couple of hotties to do this final exhalation and hold the breath a little longer. Maybe you'll have to repeat those couple times. Maybe you will feel like, oh my goodness, it's so easy to hold my breath for 1 straight minute. That can happen. We're gonna try for another 30 seconds. Just relaxing into that breath hold, into that space, into that state. Not for conquering, not for proving anything, just for enjoying the silence within yourself, enjoying this absolutely fresh new perspective of how you can exist, absolutely new focus. 15 more seconds. If you decided to inhale faster, then after this inhalation, hold your breath for another 3-5 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Prepare soon enough. You're going to exhale 3. Inhale 2, 1, and then relax and open up to the space. And this feels like the most desired thing ever. And now hold your breath shortly, without any pelvic floor contraction. Just enjoy hanging on top of this pressure inside your lungs, and then relax and exhale with a sigh. Observe yourself for a second. Going kind of deeper on a new level of perception. So 1 more round of tonight's practice. We're going to repeat in this state of complete presence and focus from within, preserving it, not doing anything that is too much or too logic or makes you think too much, just intuitively. Once you feel you're ready, soft open your eyes and feel welcome to adjust anything. If you at a certain point you'll have this idea like, oh, I feel my body wants to do it a bit differently, go for that. Now let's find a comfortable way upwards, and with the exhalation we're rolling the spine, feet are parallel, and with the inhale palms, sit bones, elbows, the back of the head moves to the back. Exhale. However, super intuitively, you want to stretch your arms, you want to keep them closer. Just keep moving. Open and round. Open and round. With this rounding of your spine, set your feet closer together, big toes, small gap between the heels, and keep moving. Inhale, try to interrupt yourself less and less. Exhale, elbows and knees sent forward, round and back. Inhale, open in, feel it in your shoulders, feel the levels, palms and sit in bones. Exhale, one more inhale. Now with the exhale, rounding the spine, lift your left knee up, and with the inhale, swing that left leg to the back, warrior three leg. Exhale, inhale, swing, exhale, throw that energy, kind of exclude it, or lose that necessary potential from your system. However, you want to kick with the leg, you want to scream, you want to send that exact energy. Or maybe you are a dancer today, you want to just swing that leg. Whew. 3 more. Whew. With the lightness, with a certain charge of energy. Just do what resonates with you. Now we're gonna inhale and set the left leg behind the right. Mermaid tail, try to tighten the kneecaps. With the inhalation, set the sitting bones to the back. Exhale, relax through your spine, especially neck, head, tuck the chin on the chest. Make sure you're not lifting your head, but you're directing your forehead to the floor. Feel like unwrinkled back of your neck, maybe even wave, like wave yes, wave no, with your head. Feel all this tissue surrounding, connecting your skull to your chest. Let it decompress. Let's do one more inhale softly through the nose. Exhale with a sigh. And if you'd like, you can do the forearm grip, you can do the palm grip, whatever feels like good idea, good sensation in your body. And what really matters is your relaxed feet, standing steadily on the floor, not dropping you down, not letting you down at any point. Now with the inhalation halfway up. Exhale and roll your spine and bring that right leg with you, cross the thigh, hide the right foot underneath the left calf. Now with the inhale, externally rotating the shoulders, open up like in your breath practice. With the exhale, left elbow on the top of the right, twist those forearms, and now 3 breaths. Inhaling, still try to externally rotate your shoulders. However you can do it, just try. Exhaling, round in the back. Still think of your ribs and hips, kind of send them simultaneously forwards to get that curve in your spine. Inhaling, trying to externally rotate the shoulders, kind of elevate your heart center, look higher up. Exhale, hips and ribs forwards, and balance with a rounded back. Oh yeah, this feels wobbly. Again, inhale. Okay, let's focus. Let's fix this. And exhale, squeeze the pelvic first, squeeze the inner thighs, round the back. One more breath. Now we're gonna lift, inhale, and right leg up with the exhalation, step the right leg behind the left. Inhale and sit in bones to the back, exhaling, relaxing. Breathe in, go straight to more advanced option. You can do the palm grip or forearm grip. Just feel steady on your flat feet. Try to tighten, not necessarily, you can still be on the bent knees, but if that's an option, tighten the kneecaps. Keep falling deeper into your sitting bones to the back. Keep relaxing deeper through your spine. One more inhale, one more exhale. Now we're gonna inhale, open up through external shoulder rotation. With the exhalation, we're leaving that left foot ahead of us, and the right leg goes to the back. Now, the final dynamics here. Inhale, exhale, inhale. Be completely intuitive about it. Don't be springly. Inhale, inhale. Keep going. 6, 7 more reps. Breathe in, breathe out. feels right. Inhale, exhale. Springy ankle. Use that momentum to get yourself forwards. Now with the next inhalation, stay in your warrior one. Like really to enjoy it. Impress yourself with your own version of warrior one. Enough space between your feet, tighten that right kneecap, sand enough, slide yourself enough into your back leg, tighten, at the same time while kind of sliding, stretching your legs, tighten your pelvic floor, roll the hips, tighten the glutes, feel the strong legs stretching, but active legs. One more breath. And with the exhalation, slide that right foot even further away, land on the center of the right knee and let your arms fall down. It's absolutely okay, they're not reaching the floor yet. So breathe, and with exhalation, just let that left foot slide maybe a little further forwards, and little by little, just remain in this symmetry, in the squareness of your hips, staying on the full left foot surface, on the center of your right knee, just tightening the pelvic floor, sliding maybe the foot a little forwards, then naturally you will see, okay, my fingertips are almost reaching. Let's do one more breath. And just to remind you, can also be doing this, whatever feels good. Now, lean it on your palms, wiggle your left foot towards the right palm. Is that your tattoo?
Yes, he's the way I want it.
I like it, it looks like a chicken now. Now we're gonna lean on the small pinky toe edge. With the inhalation, we're sliding the sitting bones away. With the exhale, bending the knee. Inhale, slide, and you can be higher, leaning on the top of your knee, or leaning on the floor. Exhale. Now let's do one more inhale. And exhale. Now leaning on the right palm while externally rotating your left thigh. With the exhalation, tighten the pelvic floor. So as much as the sensation of this tightness and core activation stabilizes your pelvis position. With a coming inhale, touch the left shoulder with the fingertips of your left hand and then stretch the arm. Exhale and just activating your core and stabilizing yourself. Other than that activation, the rest of your body tries to relax and feel calm and just kind of go deeper to the floor. Okay, Ronnie, now you need to go back. Alright. Now we're going to contract the right glute, and with the left arm we are reaching towards the right foot and bending the left elbow, directing it exactly into the ceiling.
I want to get my popcorn.
Okay, sweetheart, I'm in the middle of the yoga class. Okay, 2 more breaths. Keep focusing on just the pelvic floor activation to stabilize you to center you from all the amount of stretch that happens. Not to see it as discomfort or hurting experience. So just send that effort into activating the pelvic floor, and through this symmetry in your body, through this stabilization, just little by little leading that right foot maybe a little closer to your left glute, lowering the hips. Now with the inhale, let that right foot go. Wiggle the foot closer toward the right hip, leaving the knee in between your thumbs in the classical pigeon pose. Inhale and reach forwards while sliding the right leg away, lengthening it away, and relaxing with a coming exhalation. Melting on the floor, melting on the ground. Two more breaths. Inhale softly into your nose. Exhale gently with a sigh. And then slowly walk your hands closer. Breathing in. With exhalation, bring your right foot towards the left. Connect the external edges while externally rotating your hips. Maybe elevating the pelvis a little. Sitting closer to the heels or moving further away. Find the spot where you're going to land your sitting bones, and then opening the feet a little wider, breathing in, thinking about the external shoulder rotation, and exhaling, ribs and hips crunched in, moved forwards, in your perception, according to your center, body center. Inhale and keep moving smoothly with satisfaction. Exhale, round and the back. Inhale, opening through your chest. Lengthening up, exhaling. Rounding, rolling through your spine. Now with the coming inhalation, stretch your arms. And again, externally shoulder rotating. Exhaling, pointing the toes, and internally shoulder rotating, rolling through the spine. 2 more times. Inhaling. Maybe, like we did previously, sliding palms on the top of the thighs. Thinking of this external shoulder rotation, opening, lengthening up, exhaling, pointing the toes, maybe sliding hands on the top of your legs or stretching them forwards. And 1 more time, pointing toes up, inhaling, opening up, exhaling, pointing the toes. Now, in a neutrality, pointing the toes up, filling the neutral spinal cord. With exhalation, sensing how you roll from the sitting bones, giving more pressure forwards on your pubic bone. Leaning on the elbows or just sliding hands forwards while letting your neutral spine fold forwards, just while pointing toes up. Think about rotating the whole leg length. Of course, it will focus here in your hip. So keep trying to open that space in your hip, rotating your legs externally, and just avoid any pressure. You don't have to reach anything, but more like relax. Let your neutral spinal cord just get closer to the ground. Not really through your spine, more like through rolling through the length of your pelvic floor, from the sitting bones towards the pubic bone. And either just keep meditating on just the state of relaxation. If you feel like you're getting anywhere, okay, one additional challenge, you can apply the palm grip here. And with the coming inhalation, slowly walk yourself, elevate yourself into comfortable seated position. Finalizing with just 1 more round of breathing before we're gonna get into Shavasana. Take a soft inhale into your nose with exhalation. Sigh. Now inhaling. Either slide your palms on the top of the thighs. Just care about sense and external rotation in your shoulders, opening your chest, lengthening. With exhalation, pushing your knees down, rolling the spine, inhaling. So all the active focus is in your shoulders, opening the space, letting the space in your chest, exhaling. All the active focus is in your internal shoulder rotation, your hips and ribs positioning, rounding the back. And 5 more. Inhale. Opening, exhaling. Rounding. Inhaling softly through the nose. Exhaling. With a sigh, with the intensity that you like. Inhale. Doesn't have to be too much. Just for you to feel the necessary depth, the necessary amplitude. You don't need to prove anything. It can be kind of even happening only in your mind. It will still be effective and efficient. Let's do 1 more. Exhale, round and roll on the spine. Prepare for the breath hold. Inhale, open up. Hold. giving yourself this chest opening. You can tuck the chin of the chest, but otherwise just keep having this openness, opening and pressure in your chest. Just contract the pelvic floor, suck the belly in and elevate. Send this intention through physical pressure of this energy into your heart, into your pineal gland, in the middle of your forehead. 5, 4, 3, 2, relax the pelvic floor and sigh. Once you feel this delicate feeling of comfort, then stop and hold the pause. You can go for a minute and 15 seconds. You can just firmly repeat your minute. You can also go for a minute and 30 seconds if it feels easy. Don't over exaggerate. Doesn't matter. You're not here to prove anything. It's for you to just keep recognizing your inner balance, your inner center, this silence and this breathlessness and this new level of calm. 30 more seconds. You are welcome to exit whenever it starts disturbing, or you can prolong and hold a bit longer. You can do it as many times as you need. It's 15 more seconds to make it a minute. It's 5, 4, 3, and you can take a sip of air now. Hold it short, 3, 5 second pause, or you can go further for a minute and 15 seconds. It's another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can inhale now, you can go for another 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, prepare, 3, 2, and let this inhale in. Hold. 3, 2, 1, and exhale with a sigh. And right now you can lay in your shavasana, or you can remain seated in a meditation. Just notice where you are right now, in which space. Notice the space in your head, in your chest, space around you, with no judgment, just observing. Recognizing everything what's happening with you right now through sensation. Sensation in your chest. Maybe it feels like gratitude right now. Maybe it feels like love, appreciation, hope, satisfaction. Whatever it is, without even naming it, just let it exist, let it happen, let it be. And let yourself breathe. Just keep letting yourself breathe, and keep letting yourself laugh. so much. I truly appreciate you. Sending you much love. Have a very good night. I'll talk to you